It was the coronation of King Charles.
Well, that's right, guys. This weekend has been a bodacious exercise in British batshit bellandry. Let's take a look. The service began with a collection of barely pubescent children, shipped in from all over the place to appease the desires of a royal member.
And if that dynamic doesn't sound familiar, well, I've got a tale to tell you.
Perhaps over a Pizza Express sometime.
The event was billed as a once-in-a-lifetime event.
And of course they were right. It's the first time that a collection of children haven't been sure if they're going to get molested by a priest or raped by a royal.
Like if you were the mother of one of those choir boys and you had to worry about what might happen to them if they take part in the coronation.
You know, maybe ISIS break in, or maybe some protesters angrily shake a placard at them.
Well, maybe not the protesters, because they were so dangerous and threatening, guys.
The Met had no choice but to deploy anti-terror squads. Like, imagine you're some 87-year-old woman and you've just been burgled. Or like maybe your neighbour next to you. She keeps getting beaten the shit out of by her husband, and both of you are waiting for the police to finally rock up. You know, maybe you were like fighting off the burglar or something, you're injured and you're laying there waiting for the help to arrive. I mean, it was very disturbing that it took 15 hours for a policeman to turn up. But as I understand it, they were all busy on the Mall. So I understand. And you know what? Even though I was scared, my assailant, fortunately, he wasn't armed with a placard. So it's, you know, it could have been a lot worse.
But yeah, ISIS or protesters, if you were one of these kids' mums, wouldn't you be more concerned?
A guy who paid 15 million to make child sex allegations go away.
Also appearing, though dressed like something out of Game of Thrones,
was Penny Mordaunt, part of the Conservative government. And she attracted a lot of praise for her outfit. Literally tweet after tweet going like, Penny Mordaunt, girl slay! I'm like, hey, you know she's a Tory, right? Harpooning dinghies, cancelling universal credit. You want to be careful when you say slay, like she will literally slay you.
Personally, I was more of a fan of this little number.
I think, you know, the way that in hip-hop, like they sort of, you know, it's a lot of gold rings, there's a lot of sort of medallions, a lot of show, external wealth, that sort of thing. I think this could be the new look for next year.
Hey, yo, B, yo, wake up. New 2 Canes just dropped. Now leaked footage has been lip-read and it seems to show King Charles saying that he's bored.
If that is true, he's literally never been more relatable.